This is Ben from the Bad Decisions crew. Need y'all to do me a big favor. Now, if y'all already hear my voice, that means you on the Kelly J TV. So what I need y'all to do is go down there, like, comment, subscribe, click that bell for notifications. So when she's live, you can get on there and be active in the comments. She will always see your comments. She will even put them on the show, and we'll talk about them. Let's hear your opinion. Hey, this is
I seen you had the commercials, so I said, okay, let me sit back and view the commercials. And, and for all you people on them air mattresses, man, go and throw them things away. Head over there
Right.
to the you know what I mean. Get you one of them nice queen size bed. Throw that 40 down on there and call it a day.
Call it a day, right? Quit sleeping on. You ain't even got to sleep on the floor no more when you can pay $40 down.
Hey, go and get you one of them. No, them air mattresses tired. I know you tired of popping them things and taping them up.
Right.
I know y'all back hurt. Come on
You
now.
hear me?
Sleeping on the air mattress and everything. Go ahead. Make you one of them appointments, get them mattresses.
Get the mattress.
Yeah.
It's
Get them mattress.
2023. You can't be sleeping on the floor no more. Get your
Right.
mattress.
No
And
more
mattress
flow.
This is dedicated to all the people I want to know. This is dedicated to all the people I want to know. Look how we started, look where we ended up. Evolution, oh so clear. This is dedicated.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kelly J, and I'm straight from the D. Ain't nobody in my section going harder than me. Ain't no waiting for the top, cause I'm steady climbing the tree. Pleasant Grove to Oak Cliff, yeah, you know where we be. This is my show, and I got it under control. Podcast to interviews, yeah, we doing it all. Got the tea for whoever, ain't no Lipton involved. So when you got it poppin', girl, you know who to call. I'm the realest of the real, I'm just stating the facts. I got it out the mud and I put the team on the back. Try to tell me I could never, so I did it and laughed. You know it's my turn, yeah. Kelly J on the map, y'all. What up, buddy, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of That's Right. Well, without further ado, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And do what, Biggie? Hit that motherfucking bell.
As if you didn't already know.
Right. Well, y'all already know. Before we get started and jump into the show, I do want to pay a little, as brother call it, commercials. So y'all already know. Once again, be sure to contact Mattress on Appointment, where you can get all your king, queen, twin. I'm missing one. Full. I had to think about it. Your full size mattresses, uh, all out for mattress by appointment, y'all. I promise y'all. I went by there and y'all, I laid on that mattress and I was like, sign me up. Sign me up. I need one. I need one right now. Okay? Right now.
Right now, right now.
Right now, right now. And then, of course, y'all, to those who are looking, our ladies, if you're looking for a coach, a business coach, trying to decide what you want to do next in your life, hit up my girl Candy at Rado, where she speaks clarity, confidence, and commitment into your life. She will get you from point A to point Z. And I promise you guys, y'all don't want to be disappointed. Y'all won't be disappointed with that, okay? Next up, open mic night, y'all. Saturday, March 11th, Malik and myself will be having open mic to all artists, poets, whoever. If you want to come out, come out. The link will be posted on social media. If you want to pre-record it and send it over, you're more than welcome to. We're going to have voting done with this, and one lucky person will get to perform at Malik's music festival that he does every year. So shout out to Malik for this collaboration. I'm super excited about that. And then, like always, y'all know y'all can definitely promote your brand right here on Kelly J TV. You can promote it on all our platforms from Kelly J Enterprise, Kelly J Entertainment, all across. And then, of course, we have our dedicated street team that'll make sure while we're out in the streets, you're getting your word out about your business. Like I tell you all the time, my mouth is your brand's billboard. And y'all, wait, before I announce this, I'm gonna bring brother up. But wait, before I do announce this, I do want to let y'all know that MTSN Network is having a showtime on the network. All artists are welcome to come out and perform. It is $25 to perform. They have cash prizes, judges, you name it, they got it. So if you're interested, wanting to know if your career is going down the right path, if you should be a singer or not, this is definitely where you want to attend. But y'all, of course, this show doesn't always happen by itself. So without further ado, brother,
Minnie,
what up?
what up?
Now, also, because I don't do the show by myself, Boss Man, do you?
Yo.
Biggie,
What's that in it?
I got a secret, well, a surprise to tell all three of y'all.
What's that?
I
Well,
say
being
secrets.
right, I got a secret I haven't told
So is
y'all.
it a secret surprise?
What?
It's a secret surprise. Are y'all ready for this?
I listen.
Y'all ready?
Oh no.
Y'all
Yeah, look,
ready?
I'm like, I don't know.
Y'all ready?
Let's go.
I'm listening.
Yes.
We are now on the MTSN Network app. So people are able to download the MTSN Network app, and with that, you're able to tune into our shows right on your phone. Woo!
Look,
So make
already.
sure y'all download that app.
Make sure y'all get that out.
Download that out.
Download that out.
Turn the notifications on the app too.
Right. So then y'all definitely know when we up live.
And not just any notification tone. Get that annoying ass one that you can hear.
The one that
Right.
irritates you.
Hell yeah. Get the alarm clock notification.
Well, before we get started, baby,
What up?
can I get some Ben's 2 cents?
What we got for today? It's raining today, and people drive stupid when it's not raining. So I'm just gonna say, slow down. If you
Close
need
your
to get
motherfucking
there at a
ass down.
specific time, you need to make sure you have yourself enough time to get there.
Right.
It's not NASCAR out there on the freeway, you know.
Don't wait 15 minutes to leave.
Bet.
Right, and then try to drive 90 miles an hour there and try to get there in 5 minutes. It ain't
Yeah,
worth it. You got
it
all
ain't
these
gonna
lives
happen.
on the road, so slow down.
This is not bumper cars.
They act like it's bumper cars,
They playing bumper
Right.
people
That
shit.
they
bumper
do.
people, all that.
They always acting like it's mother cars though.
That's insane.
Yeah, but I,
Don't
I
be.
really say it's been getting dramatically worse.
It
True.
really has.
Yeah, because younger people are starting to get their IDs out of the cereal boxes again.
Yeah,
Out the Wheaties
true that.
box.
Yeah, yeah. You turning them 10 box tops to get your ID head ass.
See,
I think it's these out of towners.
I'm with you with that one on brother. I've claimed it to be out of towners. I
Oh,
said it's the
Yeah,
what's it
I
called,
can
the
say that.
immigrants that's that moved here, and I ain't
Uh,
talking about the ones from the Mexican border.
they never
They've been
mind.
here. Look, they've
Yeah,
been here.
that's a little sore subject right there.
Yeah,
All right, sorry, but I wasn't talking about
But
them.
yeah, out of towners.
Out of towners.
yeah,
Yeah. How you drive where you from is not how we drive here. So
Please
right,
understand
you
that.
gotta abide by Texas law.
right,
And I think honestly, if I could have a law that could be changed, it would definitely be that once you move to a new state, you need to redo your driving test and you need to learn how that particular state drive.
Yeah, well,
It's
they don't
for
teach
that.
that in the driver test.
They don't, but I'm saying like adapt to it.
I just need to
Yeah,
learn the course. You can drive. You can learn the
No,
rules.
right. That's
no,
how I
you
feel.
have
You can
not.
drive,
No,
you can
it's
drive.
not if you can
No,
drive. Is
no,
it?
not if you
No,
could drive, you can
because
drive.
I don't mean if you can operate a vehicle. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
If you can drive, you can drive. B,
Okay.
you can drive.
Yeah, B can drive.
Sis, you can drive.
Thank you.
Bro, obviously you can drive. But people that just operating vehicles, it's off the road. Take the test again. Take all of the tests again. Matter of fact, we're gonna send y'all to All Pro Driving Academy.
Yeah.
And you know, for people who don't know this, if you really wanted to, just take what's the defensive driving. Do it
Defensive
every
driving.
2 years.
That should need to be a mandatory course for people.
Listen,
Yeah.
I have decided I'm gonna start doing defensive driving every 2 years. You wanna know why? Discount on my insurance.
Right.
$25 is all it take, and you can get
And
your
you know,
defensive driving.
we gonna wait till we get a
just
ticket.
$25 can lower your insurance
Is
rate.
that discount more than $25? Anything more
All it takes is $25. Some of y'all spend that on marijuana for $3.5.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
You're losing if you are. I'm just saying.
and I'm just saying.
You're overpaying.
I'm just saying, just take that 3.5 and just make a sacrifice one time, and just be like, I ain't gonna go get that 3.5. Instead, I'm gonna pay for my defensive driving class.
But you got to think of
It's just once.
Where it's
Yeah.
just once
Every
It's
2
just
years.
once for 2 years.
every 2 years.
That's like $2 a month.
Right. So if you save up by the next time, $25 come in, you won't even be missing that from your 3.5.
It ain't even
Mm-mm.
worth it.
Mhm.
You say what?
I said you got to think of what else is worth for 3.5 because it ain't 40 no more.
No.
It's been downgraded again.
Oh, it done went through another recession.
Another recession.
Yeah. You know, it been like that since the 10 a gram. Once they
Right.
brought that
Yeah.
10 a G, well, it was down here from there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember them
I
$20 grams.
I remember when sour diesel first hit and it was 30, it'd be like, hey, yeah, you can hold
Yep.
that.
That's when you start
Yeah.
making life decisions. Like,
Right.
man,
Do
I
I
get
get
gas? Can I get this gram?
Can I just drop you?
Be like, man,
Wherever you getting it from, you
I
can get
just
some
bought this gram. That was like, they could have been 5 gallons for my car. I could have been good.
Them life decisions we be
So
making.
they buying the wrong G's.
Buying the wrong
Hey
jeans.
man, gas is still like $1.94 then. You can take $10 and do something with it at the gas station.
Right.
Somebody looked at me crazy when I told them I remember when gas hit $1. I know that's gonna make me sound old, but
Listen,
I
really.
remember
Man, you
when
remember
gas
back in the 90s, gas was like 90 cents,
it
89
was
Right.
90
cents.
cents. That's
And
what I
then I was
said.
like,
I said,
man,
yep.
I can't
I
wait
said
to
I
start
remember when it
driving.
got to 97 cents. And the reason I remember it so well is because I remember one time putting about 7 gallons in my car off the change I had in the cup holder. You know what I was like, dang, you can't do that now
No. Listen, I remember when
unless
gas
you
was
got
like
$100 in there.
right. I remember when gas used to be like $1.10. And the reason why, well, I remember when it was below that.
That's racetrack.
But right, it was
Mhm.
race straight that was $1.10. And if you stayed in the Grove, you could definitely pull up at the raceway right there on Bugnum. And it was somebody always talking about, hey, you need some gas.
Hmm.
You give them $20, you come up with $40 of gas.
Right?
Ain't nobody doing that shit no more.
Yeah.
Down Pleasant Run. Every gas
That
station
gas
on
that
Pleasant.
got that high.
They just about make it to where you can't.
Right.
Pretty much. That I feel like that's probably why they raised the gas price.
Nah, that's why they're making all these cars electric.
So you want to know why racetrack, you go to the pumps at the racetrack and you say pay inside or whatever.
Mhm.
because back in the day in the 90s, you could just pull up the racetrack, flip the thing,
Mm-hmm.
start pumping gas, and don't pay. You just drive the hell out.
Mhm.
Like a milli one
You
summer.
know what I'm saying?
I did say one summer, and they got hit for a milli at $1.25.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm waiting for one of these gas stations to fuck up, put the decibel in the wrong place,
Right.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be the lick.
Right. The best day ever.
So say y'all better get your asses up here.
Yeah, let's do that quick. Better quick, fast, and in a hurry.
5-gallon plastic bottle. Let me get that. Let me get that sparkling water bottle.
Thanks.
Breaking all the law. Hanging out the back door, filling that shit up. Can nobody see it?
Well, baby, thank you for being 2 cents tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to cough, but it ain't coming. But brother,
Man,
with all this conversation with everything that's going on, I'm trying to understand why can't people get out their phones when they driving, when they walking? And then I also feel like people are starting to miss out on life now. Like nobody knows around the world. We can easily get on social media and find everything, but nobody's having conversations anymore.
they having conversations, just not they just not having uh connecting conversations.
Right.
'Cause I guess it's the level of engagement. You know, people still be talking to people, but you can tell they like, oh, you doing something else in your phone. You listening to me, you hear me, but you ain't really engaged.
You're preoccupied.
That's when you
You preoccupied.
hit them with that
I
line from
call you
right
back.
Right.
So
Man,
you can hear you listening to Jimmy, but you don't hear Jimmy.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I do think, and you know, you find all these scientific studies that tell you it's just as addicting as a drug. It releases dopamine and all of this. So you picking up your phone gives you a high, just like me smoking a blunt or somebody having a drink or whatever. It's just a different type of addiction.
hmm you know, I had one thought to all of this.
What's that?
How do we reconnect with each other?
Put the phones down.
Put
Talk
them
to one
down.
another.
Put them
That's the
down.
thing. People ain't the same person that they are on the phone.
They ain't. And that was gonna be one thing that I brought up. You know, we talked about before, like why relationships don't work and all of this kind of stuff. You spend the majority of your time dating somebody through text,
Yep.
you know. And so when you get face to face, you not that same person that you are on text message, just a different vibe. So it don't feel the same type stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Ain't gonna lie, I was watching South Park the other night. So I just started learning about GP, GPT, which is pretty much an AI that you give it a sentence or give it
Like,
like a phrase and it creates everything for you.
hmm
And so last night on South Park, it's kind of crazy since I've been learning about it. Now all I do is hear it everywhere. So South Park came on, and what's the little boy name? What's the Jew name?
Kyle.
Cal. He the one with Bebe, right? Wait,
look,
who is
be
Bebe?
careful with that word. You might have to bleed that out.
Wait, which one? What word?
The J word
Oh,
you said.
sorry. That's what he known about on the show.
That's what Carter.
Yeah, we don't want to get Kyrie.
Oh,
Oh.
right. Sorry. Look, South Park said it, so that's what I said it. That's how I know him by.
They ain't in bed.
Right. South Park came in bed.
Hey, you know they higher up though. They got that
Right.
ability. They can do that.
Right. Well, listen, I have no problem with any religions on South Park. That's what he's known by. So that's what I picked to label him by. Uh, but not him. Which one is with Bebe?
Stan.
Okay, so Stan was disconnected from Baby. Baby wanted him to interact with him more because her boyfriend was consistently like texting all this stuff, not knowing this whole time that it's the little
It's
robot.
the AI. Yeah.
It's the AI. So she's like, Stan, talk to me, blah, 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 blah. So he ends up finding out about the chat thing. And so now all of a sudden, their whole conversation is done through this chat. So all he does is he writes in a phrase, the chat creates it, he sends it over. And so she's like thinking this whole time, he's writing her. I mean, they did a whole little, what you call a montage thing,
Monologue.
where they just sit
Monologue,
there
yeah.
where they sit there and take you through how it all happened and all that stuff. And it made me say, like, today, just looking at South Park, because I feel like South Park is probably one of the rawest shows that's out and really tells the world like it is. So with that being said,
Simpsons.
it's one of them things where it was like they sat there and really showed us how the disconnect was between them. He wasn't someone who talked a lot unless it's with his boys. But the
Mhm.
moment he gave full paragraphs. And then what's the teacher name? Uh yeah, Mr. Garrison. He ended up finding out that his boyfriend was writing him using it. So then he was mad. Like everybody was getting mad all because they were finding out behind the chat GPT was the one commenting for them.
Is that a double on? Is that a double on?
Like no, everybody was like really mad
Big
about it
So basically, the AI was like running game for
for
everybody.
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 And then look,
That's the
they used it on
problem.
their projects.
That's the
Oh
problem.
yeah.
They did their homework with it. Then Mr. Garrison then wrote the title of what it is into the chat GPT so that he can give them a positive comment to write back. But it's
Mhm.
like this is the way we're evolving into the world now where we're literally gonna have to tell something on our device, hey, can you give me something? Well, I'm not saying this is how we're gonna be evolving, but what I mean by that is that this is how the kids of today are going to start forming. They're not going to be able to complete a full sentence or even
Right.
write a full sentence because now you got a whole AI that does it for you.
Because
Yeah.
everybody
I,
want to
I
like
definitely feel like they won't be able to write because that's just like us. We know how to write cursive. Even though you think it's like, well, what good does cursive do? It's kind of how you get your signature.
You're
You know
right.
what I
I love
mean?
my little signature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
me
don't have
too.
signatures now.
They
What
don't.
what
They
what
don't
was
have
that
They have
post?
signatures.
e-signatures. They
They
have
don't.
So
What
e-signatures.
was that post I put on Facebook a couple days ago?
Shit, oh yeah.
I said,
Well,
what was it?
it
It was
was
something
man,
about
said, man, if we go back to cursive writing and stick
stick
shift,
shifts, you'll
big
cripple a
shit.
whole
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You'll cripple a whole generation.
Now I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to stick shift, I started learning. Shout out to Amy. She did teach me a little. Uh, but
My
I didn't
mom.
But
learn that
you're
much.
knowledgeable about it, though.
Right, I'm knowledgeable about
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm
oh,
Yeah,
saying.
you
Yeah.
want to get in there,
But
but you need to
you
learn
don't find too many
pedalization brake.
vehicles that come in stick shift anymore.
right.
The 18
Right.
wheelers are now
Automatic.
automatics. So,
Yep.
like,
Yep.
there's a whole generation of people that don't know how to drive stick.
Wow.
And the reason why
Yep.
most trucking companies switch to automatics because they got all these new people coming in that don't know how to drive stick.
That's
Wow.
because they barely know how to drive.
Yeah.
Right. That's the bad part. They barely know how to drive. And
Hmm.
you can be a trucker anytime.
Mm-hmm.
I took
Yep.
All you got to do is just go get certified.
a driving test on the straight road.
That's it. It's nothing
Yep.
hard work anymore.
It's very easy to get a CDL.
Right.
It's
That's what I'm
not hard
saying.
at all.
It's as simple as 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
But I do want to let y'all know.
That's only a small problem.
Right. Do want to
Yep.
let y'all know if y'all would like to chime in, give us a call 214-699-1078. We want to hear your 2 cents. Chime in with us. Let us know some of the things that's distractive when you're out on the road or whatever.
And don't be scared.
And don't be scared.
Don't be a puss.
Don't be put.
If it starts smelling like bitch in here, I'm gonna call it.
Hold on. But yeah, Baby, did you see the guy when we were driving earlier today in a white truck? And he was kind of like zooming over to the side. And I
I
looked over and
did,
he had the
but
cigarette and the phone.
I didn't see his reasoning behind, you know, why he was doing that because I was focused on the road because I was the one that was driving.
Right.
But you got a pretty good look at him.
I did. It was like the craziest shit. Like I've never seen anybody drive like that. Like, okay, we you see the people in the picture, right? I don't know if I can make this bigger for y'all or not. But y'all see the people in the picture, right? So you notice there's an X over the young lady with the phone and the green chick with the lady who's looking straight ahead. My guy today, who I'm talking about, he had the red mark. He had his hand was sitting on top of the steering wheel like this, right?
Just resting.
His hand, no, wasn't resting.
Holding
His
the phone.
hand
He's
like
holding
this.
the phone like this,
Like this. He had a
staring with his
cigarette,
wrist.
staring with his cigarette in his hand and texting like this with his finger.
Nigga was on Snapchat.
Like my boy.
And he a one finger texter
Yes.
The index
What
finger.
with
Oh.
the index finger.
with a cigarette in his hand.
With the, no, the cigarette was in his mouth.
That's a
I bet he
okay.
Did he have glasses on?
He did.
Ah,
I got to
man.
look at it all
That's a
because I
plus.
wasn't driving.
So he was one
That's
of them
a-
old people that was like, "Wow, look at this shit."
Right, but he was driving with it like it was kind of like, yo, you don't
Pull over.
right, pull over. Like we
Pull
had
over.
like
Yep.
3 different exits he could have went to.
Mhm.
See, this is bad, right? That's why I be saying shoot somebody tires out. Long crash to the
Man.
wall. Down the road.
But if you really got to use your phone that bad, take the extra couple seconds, pull over to the side of the road, pull up in a gas station or something, use your phone.
I got one better for
Let's see.
everybody.
I was go ahead. I'm after you.
Okay, set up for those who are Android people. Set up Google Assist. For my iPhone people, set up Siri. I literally tell Siri to do everything for me while I'm in the car because I know I need to be focused.
Mhm.
Siri might be mad at me right now.
So,
I've been fighting with Google Assist lately.
well, it's okay. You can. I said Google Assist. If you got Google Assist, tell it be like, "Yo, Google, I need you to whoop,
Yeah.
whoop." And Google gonna do that for you. Like, it's so many ways to keep yourself safe, but it's not just about you. It's about other people on the road.
That too, but Siri be being sad.
True that.
Did you want me to do this for real? Look, you hook it up and shut up.
Let's see. And guess who that is? That's AI.
Right.
AI.
AI.
That's AI.
Right.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's gonna push you back into it. But I was
Mhm.
gonna say to most of these newer cars, probably above 2012, it got Bluetooth on it.
That.
Everything from your phone come up on your radio. You can respond to text messages. You know, you can do all that, and you ain't even got to touch your phone. And I'm saying, nigga, I be in the car all day, and I use my phone, and I everything come up on my radio.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know personally, my radio be tripping sometime, but you know what I mean. Like,
It's okay though.
It's a
hey, I
forward.
still make it work. I be like, hold on, I'm gonna call you right back.
Right. And then
You
you
know,
hang up, call right back.
yeah.
Like it happens like that all the time.
But yeah, so I think like I'm not trying to get over here and sound like I don't be on the phone or none of that, but it's easier ways to do things now. And then my thing is you can't drive crazy, be on the phone, be doing trying to change the radio and doing all this other stuff
I
all
don't
at the
either.
same time. Like and I think, like he said one time, you smoking too. Like pick your struggle.
Right.
you know,
Because that's too many struggles for you to be picking right
yeah,
now.
that's too much. Now you have an accident. Now they say, oh, somebody in traffic seen you on the phone, seen you with a blunt in your mouth. It smell like weed in the car. It just gonna compound on you. Like,
Hmm.
take your time.
You know something else I learned?
Especially if the shit is that pressing where you gotta be in your phone like that.
That. But something else
Hmm.
I learned was that people don't look ahead anymore when driving.
They look at the front of their
Yeah.
car. They don't look further down the
For
road.
and it's like, yo,
They looking at the tires on the car in front of them.
I don't even know what they be looking at.
right, I can't even see.
People that they be trying to play Tetris
Well,
with
we
their
know
phone.
that's why we having this talk. They be looking at that phone.
Right. And no lie, if y'all are just driving, look and watch. Y'all will see people just in your phone. Like even after we did saw the guy with the white truck, it was the guy in the white black car that was
Yeah,
next to
on
us.
the right side
On
of
the
us.
right side. So
I saw
the
that one.
white truck was on the left. The black car was on the right. And he was like looking down at his phone.
See, look.
I have a problem with stuff like that.
Okay. Let me
Especially when you swerving.
what is acceptable swerving?
When you get into my
You
lane,
still in your lane?
No,
No,
yeah,
Not
acceptable
unacceptable.
swerving is still in your lane.
you could be in your
acceptable
lane.
swerving is take that shit to Houston.
Right.
Okay. No, I'm just saying because
Like
my
you're not
first
slanging up
because
here.
my first assumptions, it's just literally 3 assumptions. You either drunk, you dropped your lighter, your cigarette down in the seat, you try to get that hoe, or you getting some mad ass head and can't hold the wheel. But when I pull up on you and it's none of them cases, I be sitting there like, I know good and hell well you're not over here in your phone. You ain't got nothing going on good. You just in the phone swerving all over this shit. Get your ass off the road.
Yeah, I get really upset when I see people like
You go
that.
park your car and take a time out, nigga.
Yeah.
Because there's
And
no
then,
point.
like you said, you be on Facebook and TikToks and all of that. Like, yeah, even sending a message half the time.
Right.
You were trying to recoup your
It's for
traffic.
me, it's one of them things like it's not like we in California where you got a long way to get to your next destination.
Get to everything.
Right.
Shit, you got a long
You
wait.
go if you in Dallas, you going about 30, maybe 45, maybe an hour away. If you can't find something to jam to for that hour, you shouldn't be driving. Just call Kelly J Transportation. Let us pick you up, and then you can jam, talk on your phone, whatever the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
had to plug us in.
Right.
Shameless
I would
plug.
say tune
Yeah,
in to one of these weeks. We gonna have a playlist show, and we give you a bunch of songs.
a whole bunch of songs
Are we
for
just
you
going
to
on
jam to.
riding music?
Ride music.
Yeah, riding
But
music.
half the time, people they're not even sending texts. They're not trying to make a phone call. They're not trying to change the music.
Mm-mm.
They're trying to keep up with social media.
They
They
take
can't
it.
put they
Yep.
can't put the phone down for 30, 45 minutes while you're driving and just get to your destination, then get on the phone.
But you know what it
Everything
is, right?
everything is so accessible to the phone. Back in the day, you know, we have to wait till we get home,
Mhm.
check our emails, get on social media, whatever the case may be.
When you had the flip phone, you still couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, even when you had a flip phone, you still couldn't do that shit. But now everything is so accessible at the palm of your hand. They just feel the need to do it right then and there. Like it can't wait.
Well, see, but you know why all of that shit exists, right? Don't nobody hold physical conversations no more.
At all.
Nah.
Like, now we hop in the car, we finna ride somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, forget the phone there. Like, shit, bro, I gotta go back to the car.
Yep.
Nothing phone in the car.
Right.
Walking around, I hope you going off here. Now, half the time, I don't even recognize my message tones. What the hell is that noise? Oh, that's my phone? Hell yeah, cuz damn that phone. Where are you at? You a person, right?
Mhm.
What you doing? Damn the video chat. All that shit. Let me see if you got legs.
Face to face,
Right.
for hours in person.
Right. Yeah, because I just thought a whole bunch of people who I've been talking to, like over the phone, through text, who I met on social media. Like some of the people I met on social media still live in Texas, or they live. When I say Texas, I mean Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, Austin, in the Texas area, accessible for me to reach,
Right.
and we could have a meeting one day, chill and talk. So I told all of them, I was like, listen, this year, hands down, we meeting in person. We've been talking too long on social media. One of my friends reminded me, she was like, girl, it's about to be 2 years since we done been talking. I'm like, 2 years and we ain't even pulled up on each other.
Not at all.
And she was like, and no lie, she probably stayed like 30 minutes from her.
Ain't that a bitch?
Exactly. And all we do is text all the
Yeah.
time. And we talk to each other on social media. And I said, we're gonna stop this. I said, we're gonna meet in person. And she was like, yes, girl, we're gonna make sure of that. But I'm not at this point, and maybe it's because I'm getting older. Social media, all I do now is hop on, post, hop back
Hop
off. And then I'm
Yep.
back into work. So it's like now I want that human interaction because social media ain't doing it for me no more.
Sounds like an event we need to throw.
We definitely
I
gonna
would
throw an
say, you
event.
know what's crazy to me though is that we the kids who was outside. So how
Right.
do we become adults and forget this? For us, how do we become adults and forget the outside aspect of it?
You wanna know
Like,
how? Because adulting life sucks.
uh,
Yeah, that's why.
Adulting life sucks. I'm gonna say what it really is.
I mean, when we was a
yeah,
kid, we had all the time in the world.
Right.
You know,
right. But
That's
I said
adult.
we talk about, oh, these kids don't be outside. These kids don't do this. These kids don't do that. They said, why would they? We had
Yeah.
older people who was still outside with us. I remember we had a dude. I know he was every bit in his 40s, and he come out there every weekend. He was out there hooping with us.
You ain't gonna lie, I didn't have it like
You
that.
see, but hell, life changed after we got out of school.
Hmm.
You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to work this way. You got to work that way. Then the price of everything went through the fucking roof. We ain't got time to be outside like that unless it is the weekend. And half that damn time, yeah, let me catch you 2 hours of sleep right quick, and then we gonna go get it. We gonna go get it.
Mhm.
Fuck
But
around and
I'm
slept
saying,
all 12 hours of the day away.
for me, it's like when you take the time that you put in on your phone,
Mm-hmm.
you got time to go outside,
Right.
even if it's for an hour, where you and your kids ride your bike through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
It don't take much.
I can't lie, I miss riding my bike through the neighborhood.
See,
Say
it's like I would
that's where
like
I
to take
met
my kids
everybody.
to do that.
Right.
I would like to take my kids to do that, but my little assholes. They're gonna be trying to run on these fires and shit, and somebody gonna get flipped in the mud. Then we gotta go home.
I mean, but that's the thing, it's
stay
kids.
muddy.
Right,
No,
they
that's
kids
Hmm.
at that point, so let them stay
Yeah,
muddy. Like let
get
them
dirty. When we
remember
get
how
out
they
to the
used to
house, we're gonna just
not
take a
trying.
bath and
take
go
a
to sleep
bath, whatever the
Yep.
case may be.
and go to sleep.
Don't be afraid to get dirty. Don't get afraid to be dirty. It's okay.
Nah, see when
I
I
think
say
that's it, the issue. A lot of kids are scared to get dirty today.
no, see when I say we gotta go home, we ain't staying in the house. I just gotta go home with the culprit's ass, and then we gonna go back out.
Oh no, whoop them where
Oh
they
no,
stand.
we wait till they get we
What
wait
you
till they get
talking
home.
about?
Right.
No, see, this thing right here, because what I don't want to, I don't want the shit to become a all out public violence thing for somebody trying to tell me what to do, and I gotta whoop somebody else's ass.
No, that's why you just play it cool until you get to the house, and
Well, I say,
then you turn into the Hulk.
Right. At
So
that point.
y'all
I
just
know.
keep
See,
on riding keep on
what's
riding
the
your
thing?
bike through the neighborhood.
What now? See, this is the thing right here. I'm one of them. I don't reward bad behavior at all. So you got to take this first. You got to earn your way back into the fun. Now you can even take these leaks and go back to it, or you can sit there and pound and whine and complain and all the other shit, and then
Or you could be like the parents used to be back in the day, go outside and let them sit there. Everybody else outside having fun.
You sitting there.
Oh
You
yeah,
sitting there.
oh yeah, that used to
That's
be a
the
rough one.
what?
yeah,
You be sitting
Yeah,
out there wanting
you
to just
gotta
go
sit there and
play?
watch. You gotta
Man.
watch.
I'd be quiet after some shit happened. I'd be like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do, and it's always something fucked up. You can't do that with mine. The motherfuckers start plotting and shit when they got time on their hands.
That's fine.
That's
That's
why I
when
just
you give them sentences to write.
that's when I give
I
them
will not. Look,
ass.
I have something for every kids every time. Act up if you want to. You gonna either write sentences, you gonna stand up against the wall with a book. That's the little I ain't gonna lie, that's that boot camp type
I know.
right
I'm
there.
saying I did the wall sitting thing, but I broke their ass like motherfucker. They was, Daddy, I can't feel my knees. They fell off.
Hey,
Yeah, and only about 45 seconds in.
Right.
I see they had to deal with it, but they was young enough too. How old are you? 9. Now you got 9 minutes. You 3. You got 3 minutes. Hey, you little one. Yeah, you just won. We're gonna go and bust your ass one time.
But when you turn 2,
When you turn 2, we'll get you 2 minutes at you. Go on over there and wall sit.
I need all my minutes.
I be getting in trouble too. I be getting frustrated. You better not be hitting my babies. Look here.
Mm-mm.
They're only babies when they with you because of the shit I do here.
Mm-mm.
I'm just
I
saying.
be quick to bust a cat nuts.
Everybody don't even like your kid's so good. I be sitting there like, who? Nah, see, that's the problem. Y'all been looking at the pictures and stuff on your phones. You know, the little angelic smiles and stuff. You know, that's all phone work. You get up close to them and you realize that them shits is like partially evil. Then you like, oh.
So I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if y'all been keeping up with like NASA and all that shit or whatever, but you know, they've been paying attention to the sun. And the sun has been doing a bunch of what's it called solar flares, like mini solar flares or whatever. And they were saying that, you know, if there's one big enough, you know, it can break through the atmosphere of the Earth and fuck up all electronics, including cell phones. So, if that was to happen, what what do you think the world will be like?
They gonna go crazy. Have you
Yeah,
not seen what
it's gonna be
happens when
chaos.
social media just go down?
Half the population.
Like when Facebook, like I'm on Twitter. Like I'm on Twitter. So when Facebook and all the other apps go down, everybody goes straight to Twitter. And of course, like I'm already on Twitter, so it's like, oh, newbies are coming, you know, old people are coming. That's how we know social media down. And so then, of course, there's all these tweets about social, you know, Facebook and stuff being down, and people talking about, oh, this, and that. And then some people, like, you'll just see, get back on, and you'll see people, oh, I'm losing my mind because I can't get on social media. It's so much stuff you could do.
It's not that
It's also the same people.
It's so much stuff you could do.
Go outside and do something. Why are you bullying me? That's
Right.
the type of people.
Right.
Why are you bullying me? You know what? I'm gonna show you what a bully is. Bring your ass outside.
I have social anxiety.
Right.
You got social anxiety. All right, dodgeball. Bang! Right in the
But
face.
you got social anxiety, but you on social media.
Right.
That's what it makes absolutely no sense.
You tell everybody to go just start charging you up in town.
I'm still trying to understand that part.
Go hop on this post.
I ain't gonna lie. If I had social anxiety, you know it. The only anxiety I got is going inside a Walmart with a lot of people in there. And I still do it. And
I don't like going to Walmart.
I hate it. You know, it was this woman, I don't know if she listened. I told her to tune into the show. But anyway, shout out to her. It was a woman I was inside a Family Dollar that I met. And she was looking for a cordless phone inside a Family Dollar. I said, baby, you're going to have to go to Walmart.
A cordless phone, like
the house phone.
Like a house phone?
I had to say I had to say it for him because he sounded so like
right.
Because I didn't even know they still sell them for one.
Believe it or not, they do.
They do.
I remember when I got my internet.
Or Target or whatever, or even on.
Well, yeah. I remember when I got my internet and they was talking about a house phone, a house line. I was like, people still have house lines. Like, I thought that's just you like pretty much just businesses.
My dad still has a landline with an answer machine.
Hey, no lie. If I did have a house,
wow.
I probably have one. Everybody ain't getting my cell number. That's for exclusive people. House number, bill collectors, all the other shit that. You gotta let her ring off the hood.
I ain't gonna lie, when we got the business set up for the house, I got the phone line, but strictly for faxing. Mm-hmm. That's it.
There's that.
Like that was the perk to it all. to be able to fax.
Get the phone out so you can use that 56K dial up.
Right.
1990.
But no, she was like sitting there looking for.
You said dial up. So many people lost.
Right, didn't
Right.
Like,
but no, she was looking for a cordless phone, and she had asked the person there if they had one, and the person was like, "What's the?"
I knew it. The person had to been about 20.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The cashier.
Ask what's a cordless.
That's like, what's a cordless phone?
Wasn't the cashier, the stalker?
Oh, stalker. Okay.
Yeah, the cashier were busy, but the stalker asked. She had asked the stalker if they had any cordless phones, and the stalker was like, what is that?"
It's a phone that has a cord.
I realized how old I was when they asked that. And so I where they normally have them is behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
So that the one we were at didn't have one. And so I told the lady, I was like, "Ma'am, you're not gonna find her here." I was like, "Your best bet is either Walmart, Target, Amazon, whatever." But
I would say Amazon is everything.
Right. The most bougie statement she could have ever made was she looked at me when I said Walmart. And she looked at me like I had shit on my face. And she was like, "Walmart?"
Like, I gotta go in Walmart.
Yeah, but it was the follow-up after that. She was like, "I haven't been in Walmart in years."
Ugh.
But it was the stank look on her face when I said it. But bitch, you in Family Dollar looking for a cordless phone out because you don't want to go to Target.
You should have.
But she haven't been to Dollar Tree though.
Right.
You should have told her to go to. You should have told her to go to Radio Shack and get the phone, and then go to Eckerd's and get your medicine.
There's so many people that's lost right now.
Right. They ain't gonna never know what we talking about.
Walk through that video and rent a movie, bitch.
Right. Go ahead and help take an old Blockbuster.
So have y'all seen those videos? Y'all seen those videos of these parents pulling out these old flip phones and rotary phones,
trying
to see if their kids know how to use the phone, and the kids look so like.
I think lost. I got a Nokia phone right here.
I can pull out. I can go get a VCR right now. And I guarantee you, my nephews will be like, "How you Bluetooth?"
Yo, if you got a VCR, I need that because I got some VHS. I've been wanting to watch.
So if you got some of them Disney VHSs, you might want to check to see how much bread they worth because they going for a little change.
Oh, don't tell me.
Especially if you got the collection.
Don't tell me that because
as long as you got the,
I'm fixing to pull out all this shit.
As long as you got the case and it ain't damaged.
Yep, if you got the case and it ain't damaged.
Ooh, I had
this phone here is it's indestructible.
Look at here.
We're I always got the antenna too.
Look, bro. This phone right here got me in so much shit.
Wait, I'm just take a picture and upload it so y'all can see the phone I got.
You know this phone got me in trouble? I remember the keyboard, so I used to do all my texting in my pocket.
I need to find a charger because I want to see if it'll come on.
So I had the older version of that phone,
the
right?
Bigger one.
Yeah, I had a big one too.
It was a little bit thicker than this, maybe maybe a little bit longer than that, but not by much. But those Nokia phones are indestructible.
They are.
I
had all kinds of Nokia.
I used to work at Six Flags. Right? Everybody knows what the Titan is, right? Mm-hmm. So the Titan got stuck at the very top, and I had to walk up the stairs and talk to the people or whatever. So at that time they had the little hip clips for the Nokia phones or whatever. I'm going up the stairs. I get to the top. I turn to the people, and the clip got hung on the little pole, and it fell over 240 something feet down to the ground. Hit concrete. Boom. I'm like, damn.
No crack screen. No nothing.
End of the night, when the park closed, go down there and find where the phone was. Not a scratch on that damn phone. Battery
and it probably still had battery life.
Man, it was still fully charged.
I definitely gotta. I'm fixing to show y'all the phone I still got on deck.
See, but that's the phone you would have when you
brother.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
That's the
You
that's
see
the,
the
Everybody
antenna?
had
that's when you
that.
was recording your ringtone.
You see the antenna?
That's when you was
Mm-hmm.
recording your ringtone.
Right. That's when you had to go get them codes off the
Right,
off
you had to
online and get them personal ringtones or whatever.
facts. That's why people be talking about how y'all can type so fast. Shit, we had to sit
Shit,
there
we was
and click on
coding.
a button.
It's
We was
like,
Had to
coding.
hold
We
up a
was
button.
coding that teenagers.
code.
Had to hold a button and hold it there and type it.
Just
Sit there, be like,
just like we write faster than y'all. That's why.
I can't lie. I think if I had to go back to this, I definitely have carpal tunnel.
Definitely.
I have carpal tunnel like after
You know
the
what?
first 5,000 ticks.
You know what?
5,000.
I'm glad you said that because a funny story. Just some random shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just from the corporal tunnel thing. That just remind me of some shit. So I'm in the hotel one night, right? When I used to work there. The guy walks in, has on a full copper ass bracelet, right?
Mhm.
Another guy walks up and says, "Say, man, the bracelet purely copper." He was like, "Yeah, man, I got that copper tunnel."
Copper tunnel.
Yeah, I literally left the front desk. Walked to the back and died. And I walked back to the front, like, you said, you got what? Copper tunnel? Yeah, okay, let me go back. And died again.
You'd be like, yes, this motherfucker did say what he said.
He did.
Hey,
That's that bullshit.
You know, we'll butcher some words.
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be the first to say I sure will.
Shit, not just words, we butcher phrases.
I own that.
Mm-hmm.
I own that.
But
Well, real quick, before we jump into Evan's exit,
Exit.
I would like for y'all to all go over the TikTok since we're talking about the phones that y'all can't seem to put down.
this gonna be a
When y'all get over there, I want y'all to go to my page, right? And while y'all are there, I want y'all to enjoy my new song that's dropping. G-H to the E-T-T-O. G-H to the E-T-T-O. This life is ghetto. Adulting is ghetto. My mama and dad didn't tell me how many bills I would have to pay. G-H to the E-T-T-O. G-H to the E-T-T-O. Got bills due on the 3rd, the 15th, the 21st, and fuck around and turn around and on the 24th, like, bitch, can I breathe? Can I say goodbye, please? Adulting life is ghetto.
Yeah, we got a yay after the bitch say some money, please.
Listen, I don't know why I had that came up in my head when I said it, but I was like, shit, when you really think about it, by the end of the month, which is like the 24th, that last week, you be like,
Oh, you
God
coming right
damn.
back around.
Right, like, bitch,
Right back around.
can I breathe? Can I save some
Yeah.
money? Please.
I got a free check. Nope, that'll go to the end of the month.
Right. Ain't no more free checks.
Ain't no such thing as free checks.
Hell nah, that check going for that next that next shit.
Yeah, that next one.
Shit, you
Especially,
sitting there
for them entrepreneurs and them day-to-day money makers.
we out here
Man.
busting our ass. So it damn sure ain't no free check.
Oh,
But one
so
day I'm sitting
soon as you get a free check, you need an oil change.
need an oil
You need a
change, a
tire.
new tire.
It's like right when you get to saving money, you think you're doing good. Something always pops up, whether it be a blown tire or something with the car, something with the house, or just an extra expense comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
So my question is, when that happens, right? Is that like follow me here with this, okay?
All right, let's follow you. Let's follow you.
Jump down the road.
rabbit hole we go.
Trap down the
Uh-oh.
rabbit hole.
I like rabbit holes.
Okay, so here we go. So you know how people say the universe,
Mm-hmm.
and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to keep a balance in the universe, when we get to a certain percentage, is it like the universe be like, some gotta hit them to put them back down, to give them some humbleness, Because it's Mother Nature.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you do it to yourself because you thinking you ahead. Hey, yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci. No, you're not.
Right, so that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
see,
You putting it out there that you
well,
good.
now I'm gonna tell you
But-
what. I'm gonna say why not.
Mhm.
A simple fact. Everybody be pretty much aware of their shit. And in that 1 minute where you can get by without, I ain't gotta do that right now. Boom, that's where you forgot it at.
For sure.
Yep.
So when the shit come back, right, like, man, fuck, I forgot to pay that shit. But that shit was good with a nigga that had to
Hold
pay it
on.
though.
We talking about universes and whatever, alternate universes or whatever. I need to see what I'm doing in this other universe. I need to see if I'm, better than what I am in this universe, or
Can I just get like a little side view?
I just want to see if my life is better than what it is now.
I just
Like
wanna-
maybe I'm like this multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, you got to go to that universe and you got to live that life for a little bit, man. I got to enjoy this.
I got to come back to something.
Like, let's swap out.
Let's swap real
I
quick.
just, the nigga that stole my identity, I just want the shit he got. Give me that. Give me the
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you doing overseas, man.
I don't know how you managed to
Real
get out
talk
of
like that. How
but I
you get
tried
approved
that.
for a Bentley in my name?
Right.
I didn't have no credit when you got the motherfucker. What the fuck?
Like, what did you do?
Like, you got a
didn't
high
do.
rise apartment.
Yo, I ain't
You
gonna
riding
lie.
around in Lambos and Bentleys. They on my name? How you do that?
Right. Man, say I ain't gonna never forget when I found out in court about Sister Girl. I know her name, but I ain't gonna say it on here. But when Sister, because I press charges, but when Sister Girl decided to want to use my social and was living the good life in California. And I was mad because at that time I had never even been to California. I'm like, the judge was like, you making 100 and some thousand a year? And
Ooh,
I was like,
that's it.
yeah, that's what I was like. I looked at him. I was like, let me review this. Was I working somewhere that I didn't know?
Yes.
And then he was like, you done been to California? And I was like, I ain't never left Texas. And he was like, oh, well, I just want to let you know there's a woman who's working with your social. That man was able to tell me how much she making a year, the type of house she was in, and she had a badass condo in Cali. And then she had a nice car. All under my social.
I want somebody, I'm not going to say I want somebody to take my identity, but if it was to happen and you
Just
find
split it
out
with
where,
you.
y'all just pull up. I'm just going to pull up, just ring the doorbell. They're going to answer the door. Who the hell
I'll
are
just
you?
punch him in their shit.
I'm the person that own this shit. You are being
Yeah, get out my house, nigga. Get out my house. I'm clocking into work tomorrow.
They can't say nothing. They can't call the cops
At all.
They can't do it. I'm the real person. You know what I'm saying? This person, I don't know who that is.
I'm with brother. Yeah, you taking your bitch ass to work tomorrow.
Right.
You going to work?
Or I'm gonna press charges and throw your ass in jail for the rest of your life, bitch. Now,
Real talk. We roommates now, nigga.
Right.
What you mean?
That part. You
Hell
been
nah,
taking
hell
all
nah,
this time. We
ain't
roommates.
Bitch, you can sleep in the alleyway, bitch. What's up?
Hey, just knock on their door. As soon as they open the door, just walk right in, make yourself at home.
Like a bitch.
Take your shoes
Go
off.
straight to the fridge.
Go to the kitchen, yeah.
Drink their liquor.
Look. It's mandatory. You walk off from the kitchen to the fridge. Orange juice, fresh out the jug.
Fresh out
Get
the
your
jug.
ass
Sit down.
back.
Go.
Take my shirt off in the kitchen, throw that bitch in the living room on the couch.
Right. Go take a shower.
Kick one shoe over there under the dining room table.
Be like, y'all ain't cook it? It's okay, I'm gonna cook.
I'm gonna watch. You better not have no guests. I'm gonna walk by fork. Yeah, watch out, bitch.
That's when you be like, oh, I'm married too. This is that's my wife now.
Oh,
Didn't even know.
See, but in my case, I'd be like, yeah, that's the wife now, but I don't want them kids. I got some.
Nah, he can have a kid.
You
They
got-
take the kids with them.
Take them with you.
Yeah, the kids don't.
Look, nah, you need them for taxes.
Oh yeah, we need them for taxes, right?
Like, he done
So
met-
we got to
Oh,
keep them on deck.
Oh, we getting that anyway.
Oh yeah, so
or your ass going to jail.
He still got to take his ass to work.
We getting that anyway, or you going to jail. All the shit that was benefiting you under my name is no longer yours. Matter of fact, we're not closing no bank accounts.
And my money is officially ours.
You are now using the Nokia for the rest of your life.
Well, look, you can actually imagine this scenario. like that's hilarious.
Right. Just walking in. First off, it's finding out that somebody done stole your identity.
Mm-hmm.
Then after you find out, you do your FBI and realize, okay, they stay here. They got this much money. To pull up, knock on the door. What if this person don't even really know you, but they just got your information? Like they don't.
They don't know you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They don't know what you look like. They just got your information. So then you knock on the door. They open up. Hey, how you doing? Walk straight on in.
Oh, this is nice. You got a big chandelier right there. Is that a Ferrari outside?
Where the keys at?
To be exact, I'm gonna walk in with the gun out. Yeah, who are you? Yeah, I'm the person with this with the social security number at the end.
I'm not saying nothing till I see everything they got.
Yeah, I can inspect the house.
Yeah,
first,
you gotta inspect everything.
check the cars, check the bank accounts, all that.
Everything.
At gunpoint.
Pull up, look.
Like, all right, this looks pretty suitable. All right, so this is what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna just listen.
The person that you portraying is me, and this is what I need you to do. I need you to continue to go to work, get that $100,000 a year, whatever you make.
Right.
That Ferrari outside, that's mine.
Right.
You can have that little hoopty I got outside there, right there. I need all access to all bank accounts. And, the wife, you want to keep her?
But then can you imagine if they do call the police and they get to the police, gonna ask for the name and all of that? It's your name on the apartment.
Like, I'm gonna be sitting there. Well, they called the police. You want to do that shit for real? All right, here we go. Yes, I'm the owner of this apartment complex. This right here. This. Can I see your ID? Sure. Can we see your ID? Call the office. Look, they gonna call the office.
I'm gonna just hit them with and the matching social.
Right.
Yeah,
hold on. So we got Kristen. She says she got a house full listening right now. Thank you, love. We appreciate that. She is dead. She said, y'all already know how I'm coming, y'all. You got my MF and info, and I needs my money, so run that.
All of that.
Bitch better have my money.
I knew it was coming.
She
I told
said,
you be doing that shit when we never got the phones out.
She said, fuck it, I got bill money at that point. Right. But
yeah, we do.
But we ain't going to jail.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But wait. Hold on, here's my thing though. Before they call the police, we got to make sure everything gets transferred to your actual account.
No, you don't. Because when I walk in, I need all of your phones and shit right there because you keeping everything in them hoes. Give me your shit right now.
Passcodes, access.
The Nokia is now your shit. Unlock this bitch right now. Give me that shit so I can change this unlock password and then put that shit in my pocket. Here go your phone with the green lights in it. Take your ass and get in that goddamn car. Drive around the block and go to sleep.
The only game you playing is Snake.
Yo, kids today will never know. Never know about Snake.
Yeah, they have Snake, but it's an updated version. It ain't.
No, that's what I'm saying. The Snake of today is different from last our time.
All right, nigga, about to have another old one. Y'all remember the little computer game with the little ski dude? You go out there, get that shit in a certain amount of time with a little monster come eat you. No, that shit was voted as one of the scariest games of all time.
What?
Because the level of anxiety, I guess, when you get to that hoe and you get to the last 10 seconds, and that hoe goes, that motherfucker.
That music gets you.
I think
that's like duck hunt. Boy, that dog used to piss you off laughing at you because you couldn't shoot the ducks.
Duck hunt?
Man, I hated duck. I hated duck hunt.
I did too. Oh, Mike.
Mike Tyson punch out.
Yeah, you don't remember Mike Tyson punch out, then you know we're not even friends.
Can't be friends.
We
No, you don't know who Lil Mac is?
be
All right,
friends.
it's rap for you.
'Cause you don't know this game.
Oh,
I was about to do it. Go ahead one time for one time.
We can't share. I'm gonna stop playing with him.
look, man, you gonna make me break out the other songs, man.
Period.
Coming from the drunken drunken album of ballads.
Well, y'all
Susie out.
already know
Number one.
when we get down to the end of the show, we always have our favorite Whip Evans exit.
Bang, boom, pow. That's cool. That's cool. They were applauding for me. That's cool. All right, my people. As it is, as always, dead ass on the topic. We're going to do this as a two-part. The whole first part of this was about motherfuckers on their phone in their car. But putting the phone down is some real shit. Just like you just heard, we have a listener, whole house full of people listening in, which means that's physical people just sitting there. That's like how we sit next to each other. They sit next to each other.
Shout out to them.
And mind you, for all you people that smoke, drink, do whatever you do, you can't have a smoke circle on the phone.
That
No such thing as puff passing through Bluetooth.
No such thing as a virtual blunt.
No such thing.
the only way you can do that is if y'all sitting around each other and y'all are on the computer.
And that still don't count unless your computer's smoking. At that point, you got to get off of it. That's beside the point.
Right.
That's the same reason why friendships don't last, relationships can't be made, and why, quite frankly, men and women don't know shit about each other no more. You don't spend all this time texting somebody as a whole other person that you can't even man up, or I guess you can say physical up to be when you're in front of them. Why? For what? Them phone cojones only get you so far. That digital copy of you only get you so far. I mean, unless you just good with self-pleasure, that can only get you so far.
I didn't know who it is.
What is virtual head? Anybody know?
Yeah. I don't know why you asked me that first.
You know, God damn it. True. But, that's a high moment. But either way, though, if you really feeling so inclined to say something to somebody and you really got something to say, text messages are never read as they are, and they're always perceived as something different because you can't read emotion like that through typing. What you really mean to say can only be expressed through somebody actually looking at you, where, as they say, the eyes don't lie. I mean, unless you got some of them crackhead ass eyes, and that's different, but I'm just saying. Say what you gotta say and mean what you gotta say to a person in the physical while you can, because if they wind up gone, you never get that chance to. And then all you're gonna be left with is leaving them messages and text messages on their phone that they ain't gonna never respond to because you didn't say nothing when you had the chance. Get off your goddamn phones while you're driving. Your life is important too. I would assume you would think so. Maybe you at that point where you don't give a fuck. Somebody else give a fuck about theirs. Don't be riding down the highway and shit, bumper to bumper traffic, trying to record that shit and show everybody. Otherwise, somebody gonna be showing you to everybody. Learn to live life again. and not just phase through it. It's all types of shit in the world to go do. So get up and go do it and stop imagining yourself there as a digital person. Cars drive themselves now. Phones will make phone calls if you ask it to. But the whole "what have you done for me lately" thing shouldn't exist if people can't, how do I put it? People can't talk like they need to. You can't ask nobody what they've done for you lately. And in the physical, what have you done for me lately? And we ain't been near each other. I ain't seen you. You ain't seen me. Why? Other than that, do what you do as you do. But be safe about this shit. Can't make no grown person do what they want to do or tell them what they gonna do. All it is a tad bit of advice. Go back to being real.
Okay. Brother,
Let the church say amen.
let the church say amen.
Right.
Amen.
Let me add one more little thing in. I was gonna say was that's part of why I think most people feel how they feel is because you have access to me 24/7, even on your phone, and you still don't call, or you still don't respond to a text, or you still don't make it a point. Like it's too easy for you to pick up the phone and call somebody.
Mm-hmm. Don't nobody want to drive no more. I ain't gonna lie. The biggest thing that like not kicks, but gets under my skin, and when people be like, "Hey, come see me," or they'll be like, "I want us to kick it," and then they be like, "But I live far," and then they tell me where they live.
It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Or even if it's like a little bit further, like I put it like this: my nail tech is an hour away, and I have driven every time an hour away to go get my nails done. Anytime I want to go see somebody, and then to me that goes back to you do what you want to do. You talk to who
Right,
you want to talk to.
You make time
You
for
right,
make time for what you want to make time for. So
right,
I look at it as if I can travel an hour away to go get my nails done, then that means I can travel an hour away to go kick it with a friend. Hell,
right.
I travel 2 or 3 hours away to
Mhm.
go kick it with a friend.
Funny
To
story.
take it even further, we drove 25 hours.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
while driving 25 hours, we was going to stop and see two of my friends. One of them we did see, but the other one couldn't
Yep.
make it. So
I done did the same thing.
you make time, you drive where you want to go, you do what you want to do, period. It's just excuses that people give.
Unless somebody has your identity.
Right. Then that's a
And
different
then you just
story.
pull up at their house after driving 9 hours wherever they at.
Right. But
Funny
all of
story though.
those.
When we first started back kicking it, going out, we driving like 30, 40 minutes away to kick it. Niggas stay 1 exit away from me.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you stay like right up here. Nigga, I live right here. Oh,
Ah,
shit.
damn.
You didn't even know.
It's like, God damn.
Y'all leaving the same place, going the same direction.
And that's crazy. People be closer than you think.
Right.
Trying to tell
Yep,
you.
yep.
Yeah, bro. Shit,
I
meet
be
me up
saying
here.
that too, even when you like look at people like TikToks and real videos, and you see like what apartments they stay in and stuff. I like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like you right down the street. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Look, I be cracking up when I be seeing some people, especially when they in Dallas, and I be seeing they stuff. I be like, oh, I know where that's at.
I know where that right. I know exactly where you at.
Right. I know
I had
exactly.
somebody send me a picture one time, standing in front of this transformer in these apartments. I'm like, where you at right now? Still outside? I'm like,
On the green box.
just pull the curtain back. Hey, oh yeah? That's all you can do. Like,
Right.
damn the phone. Meet me on the stairs.
We're right here.
Just
Brother?
come down here. That's too many stairs
Yep.
to come back up.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
Well, y'all, we thank y'all for tuning in like always. And until next time, brother,
Minnie,
I love you.
love you too.
Ben,
Yo,
I love you.
love you too, sis.
Ben,
Yes,
I love you, honey.
I love you too.
And to all the people that's listening, we love y'all for listening in, for taking the time out to talk with us. Come back next week with a new topic, same time. Peace.
Peace.
Fish and pear
Hey, psst, what are you doing? What? Well, if you ain't doing nothing, you should be tuning in to Kelly J TV. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also be interactive as well in the comments. Be sure to click that little bell for all the notifications for Kelly J TV. Hey, psst, what are you doing? What? Well, if you ain't doing nothing,